So today I decided to do a quick video on my piercings because I was kind of fiddling with my earrings and I figured I'll do a video. So yeah, so I'll just go through all my piercings. I have had only the piercings that I have on my ears, and then I've also had one on my nose. Maybe starting with the one on my nose, I don't have it anymore. It closed up. This was the third time that I had pierced my nose. The first time was in Montreal at Adrenaline Studio. The second time was at the same studio, and then the third time I did it at Adrenaline in Toronto. The third time I could have kept it, but I think I had to go for like an x-ray or something like that, and then I had to, some medical thing, and that's always the case. Whenever I've had to do some medical appointment thing, I then lose the piercing. So anyway, so now I think I've kind of given up on the piercing the face thing or piercing the nose thing, because yeah, I just can't deal with the pain. It is, I think, the most painful piercing that I've gotten, and it takes the longest to heal. Like, I never ever had a piercing, a nose piercing that actually fully healed. I think it takes years because mine never healed. In any case, so I can't really talk about that anymore, but I do have a video when I did have the nose piercing and some of the things that I was doing to kind of heal it. Like it heals, but it doesn't fully, like mine never fully healed. But then I think I only had it for less than a year the last time around. And so yeah, so that's the nose piercing. So then I have these piercings. So my lower lobe, and I guess you might call this a lower lobe piercing as well. So my lower lobe piercings, there are two of them on both ears. I got these when I was a baby. My mom got me pierced, or had me pierced, and so I don't have any memory of this, obviously. But this was in Zimbabwe that these were done, and then in Kenya I got this probably in grade 7. I know I got this done with my mom because she also got a second piercing at the time. The 90s, like Nia Long, everybody was doing double piercings or whatever, and so my mom agreed that I get pierced. And so this one, so both these lobe piercings, I don't really have any memory in terms of pain or whatsoever on them, or healing. They just kind of healed and that's it. Now the third piercing, which might be considered an upper lobe because it just kind of sits, there's like cartilage that's right there. I took the earrings out for years or whatever, and then I think last year or the year before I decided I wanted to put jewelry in there. But then when I tried to put the jewelry, one of them went through and then the other one was closed. I can't remember which one was which. In any case, I got them re-pierced in Toronto. I've forgotten the name of the studio, but it was a pretty straightforward thing. The lady just, you know, re-pierced the one ear. That was it. And then last year was like the year that I got the most piercings. So my fourth lobe, I had initially done that in Kenya as well. This piercing, I guess the fourth one, it was, so sorry, it's the stud up here. So this fourth piercing, it was really difficult to heal. Initially when I got it done in Kenya, like I remember after a couple of years, I was just like, I can't deal with this. And then I just took them out. I think I took them out mostly because of the fashion thing had died out for me. Like I had 4 studs or something like that, and I was kind of over it. And so when I did that, it closed up. And so when it closed up that time, I kind of had to get it re-pierced again. And I was really pissed because a few years later, I wanted to have my upper lobe piercings back, but I couldn't. And so last year I was able to get them done at Exotics. So Exotics did all my other piercings. So the 3 piercings up, and then the 4th piercing, so meaning the upper lobe piercing, they did that on both ears. I think with the upper lobe piercings, the 4th hole, they were partially clogged or locked, So I think both of them, I don't really remember, but I know she had to pierce both of them. And I think she repositioned this one because it wasn't actually aligned properly. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. I think she pierced that one first before she did the other ones. And so yeah, moving on. So then I have my helix piercings. So I have 2 forward helixes that I am very happy with. They're the 2 upper ones right here, and those I got them again, all these piercings I got them at the same time. The 5 piercings were on the same day. Yeah, like these were like my favorite ones, and I can't wait for them to fully heal so that I can change the jewelry, but they were painful. I don't know. The piercing itself wasn't painful, but it was more like spicy. Like I felt like it was just kind of hot, like you eat a hot pepper and then you just kind of feel like you ate a hot pepper kind of feeling. But yeah, they were really, really spicy. And then my Rook, which is this barb, like this hoop thing that's there, that one was painful on in terms of like, when I say painful for my piercings, I mean spicy. So the spicy level on this one was not as high as, to me, the ones that were here. So yeah, and yet I expected this one to be like super, super intense, because it's like you go through 2 layers of cartilage, right? Like it's pretty chunky there. Like it's like thick, but that wasn't as bad as what this was. Okay. So now let's just talk healing. So in terms of healing, my piercings, so the lower lobes have all healed. I'll say the 3rd hole is healed as well, like nothing bad has happened with that. But the 4th hole, I was surprised to learn today that it is not healed. And you can see that it has like a bump at the back, and that bump, I had no idea that it's there. Now that I found the bump there, or the tenderness, like I feel like I keep playing with my ear because I'm in shock that I thought this thing had healed. And so the more I play with it, the more I'm putting bacteria and dirtiness onto it. And so I'm just prolonging my own healing, which is not cute. I need to do my salt solution thing on this. So I'm gonna do that. And then these 2, they don't feel sore at all, but I still clean those every single day till this day, as well as the Rook in here. Like I actually clean that every single day as well, because I feel like I just want them to heal nicely. You do need to get like a donut pillow, like, or one of those neck pillows, I guess, the travel pillows, because you will kind of like, if you sleep on your piercings just when you get them, it's so sore. And then also your pillow is dirty, so it's like got oils and stuff like that, so you don't want all of that stuff to get into your piercing. And so having the little donut thing, and then you kind of sleep in that hole, it makes it feel better, especially for these 2 piercings, which are like constantly being rubbed either by your pillow, or like if you wear a hat or your hair, they get caught like sometimes. So that's why I'm still cleaning these 2. And the one that's right here, the Rook, I haven't experienced like any type of contamination issue, but what I have noticed is that the jewelry itself, it sometimes comes in and out, and when that happens, that's when I see that I get an irritation on it. So these days I kind of just try my best to just make sure that I'm always looking to see that it's in the same position, so meaning down, and I want it to stay like in that same position, and I let it crust so that it heals nicely, you know. So in terms of the solution that I use, I'm just using this saline solution. It's like a wound wash. You can make this on your own with sea salt, but I don't know, I just got that. And I also, like, when I find that I have an irritation, just like the one I noticed today on the back of my 4th hole, I just do a sea salt sort of mix, and just put it there. Sometimes I put tea tree oil if the bump is not going away. I've not done it with any of my new piercings, meaning the tea tree oil, but I've definitely done the sea salt solution thing. So yeah, so that's how I'm planning on dealing with this situation, because yeah, that's it. I will link a video to my how I used to clean, or how I clean my piercings, especially when I'm trying to get rid of a bump or an infection or something like that. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all my piercings. And I still can't believe I got 5 piercings done in one day. But yeah, I will end this video now, and I will see you guys in the next one.